stereotypical portrayal of a Westerner?
Big, loud.
Okay. Another one I would say is American. Hey everyone, welcome back to another Hanatakaine episode. We're the hosts. My name is MJ.
My name is Adam.
And today, everyone, we have a kind of maybe deep episode that we're going to get into. But before that, just want to say thank you so much to everyone who subscribed. Hopefully you're having a good Friday. Today's episode, we're going to be talking about Japan's stereotype of North Americans. Let's start off with, Adam, what have we seen to be the stereotypical portrayal of a Westerner?
Big, loud.
Okay. Another one I would say is American. If we're looking at Westerners, many people will just assume that you're an American. It's a weird thing. I don't know if it's, comes from World War II, that whole era of just having a lot of Americans. Like, I'm not sure exactly. Or maybe it's a connection with how, popular, English is kind of like the second language. Everybody learns it. So maybe it's like you see a foreigner. Oh, you're a Westerner?
You're American. Yeah.
You're American. You're big. You're loud. Another big one that I've seen many, many times, usually within animation, manga or anime, even like cartoons for like children, blonde hair, blue eyes.
Yeah.
This is a big one.
It's a huge one.
And I don't know exactly where this came from, just because when I think of blonde hair, blue eyes, where are those people in abundance? Scandinavia, like Sweden? Yeah. And that's what I think of. Right. But because I'm like, when I go to America, like, yeah, there's blonde hair, blue eyes, but it's not everyone. Feel like it's everywhere. Right. I feel like that's kind of the minority. There's not so much. So that's a big stereotype. Now, we're not saying that this is what everybody thinks, but when I've seen advertisements, when I see maybe people in TV shows, when they have like, hey, we're going to have our Eigo sensei come on the show. Maybe they had a big group to choose from of different foreigners who wanted this spot to be, I could be the Eigo sensei. I'll be the Eigo sensei. Oh no, but you have brown hair. Right.
Oh, you're Asian.
That's a big one you brought up, Adam. Well, okay, let's explain that a little bit, Adam.
A few occasions I've experienced people from Canada or America, USA, or England, Australia. They are not typical. And by typical, what everyone imagines a person from those areas are. And basically their descendants or their parents or their grandparents were from China, Korea, wherever they are, but they were born in America, so they speak English. They're native English speakers, but they get looked away from when it comes to being the face of a native English speaker because their face is similar to a Japanese person's face.
Definitely, especially in the world of like English teaching here in Japan. Yeah. I feel like it's sad to say, but I feel like that if you had a choice of two people, there's a blonde hair, blue eye person who wants to be the teacher. And then there is an Asian descent American. I feel like they would definitely choose the blonde hair, blue eyed person over the Asian American because of the looks as well. Now, this is everyone. I need to continuously say, like, this is just what we observe. It's not true facts. Right. Yeah. Harsh reality. It happens sometimes. And what we've experienced, what we've seen is this. So it's sad, I kind of feel, because it's like it's put into people's minds through media, through TV, through movies, from when they're growing up, like foreigner who speaks English is American. They also have blonde hair, blue eyes. Like it's like where you don't even think, like just like how I was saying, oh, blonde hair, blue eyes, Sweden. It's not true, but it's like, it's already in my brain. It's for better or worse, probably mostly worse, but that's how we get stuck. And that's why it's called a stereotype. That's the key word for today, stereotype. Hey everyone, hopefully you're enjoying this episode. And another way you can enjoy English even more is jumping on to the Next Step community membership. It's a paid monthly membership you can jump on our website, mjandadamshow.com. It gives you audio and video downloads of all of our episodes. You can also join me every morning for live streams where I talk about interesting words from our episodes. And we even have Zoom hangouts where me, Adam, and all the other members of the Next Step community get together and we have debates, we have good times, we have a chance to talk and get to know with one another. It's really, really great. Another thing you can do is check out our online lessons if you want to speak more with me, if you have different types of topics that we can talk about. Or, hey, what else we got? We got some goods up on the store. If you want to rep MJ and Adam Show in the Next Step community, you can do so by checking out the website. Thank you all for doing that. It is awesome to have it up, and it's awesome to have you look at it. Thank you. Have you seen any of this stuff recently, Adam? Foreigners on TV?
There's more diversity on TV, but for the English speakers, they're usually, like I noticed that the main English speakers are blonde or have lighter hair. There's never really an English speaker who is like Chinese, for example, or from his parents are from China, or parents are from Korea, or parents are from, like me, my parents are from the Caribbean. I have rarely seen that type of person look for an American person. Yeah. And if it is, they are like the stereotypical American person of that type. Like if it's a black person, he's got to be a hip hop guy.
Oh, not like
do you know what I mean?
I see. Yes.
Yeah. He's got to be the talkative guy. He's got to be a dancer or some kind of thing. Like I've never seen a regular, like, hey, I'm a business consultant. I work at a law firm.
Okay, right.
African person, like a black person, for example. I've never seen an English-speaking Chinese person who was a hip hop person.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Everybody's kind of fit into a kind of box, I feel.
Right.
On TV.
Yes. And again, it's the keyword, everyone, stereotype. I feel like, it definitely goes with like visuals and what you think of, like, say, example, what is your stereotypical impression of a scientist? What is a scientist? What are they going to look like? Guess
wearing
what?
Glasses.
They're probably going to have glasses. Yes.
Glasses. Yes.
Right. So that's it. It's not the true facts. It's not reality, but this is what we think. And this is, it's the same kind of thing where it's like, we don't mean bad. And like, we're not just talking about this to be like, hey, Japan, fix it. We're just saying as a conversation, because when you're with friends, you can have these kind of difficult, maybe deep, interesting conversations. Right. So this is a good example for everybody to look at.
Things we notice. And I'm sure everyone watching, you guys notice a lot of things, and you might have questions about those things, but no one to talk to. And that's where we come in, because we have many questions about many things. Yeah. We're not from Japan. We're not born in Japan. And this is how we're able to talk about them.
Exactly.
And get you to talk about them too.
Whoa, hey, even better. Yeah. Yes.
Even better.
The one way you can do that, everyone, is leaving a comment down below for this episode. Let us know what you think about the stereotype of a foreigner or an American here in Japan. Do you have one? Do you think it's blonde hair, blue eyes? Do you have a different kind of image of what they are? Do you think it's good? Do you think it's bad? Do you think it should be changed? Let's just open it up for a healthy conversation of adults just saying like, oh, this is an interesting thing. Yes, we should look at it. Who knows what's going to come out of it? But hey, let's put it on the table to be like, oh, there it is. That's it, everyone. Subscribe to the channel if you have not already, and like the video. Hey, that's it, everyone. We'll see you on the next step.